I just, I don't want that there. Okay. Good morning. I'm back in my house. I've been away for a week. It was amazing. If you are listening on Facebook, make sure to get on my YouTube channel and subscribe and like the videos, because I am here to change the world and change parenting. And I need as many people on there as we can so we can start growing this audience and sharing this work with people. If you are on YouTube, make sure you find me on Facebook and Instagram, Tanya Milano. My Facebook group is where all my freebie stuff is. Tons of things to go through on your parenting journey, your journey to support your emotions and to support the emotions of your children. We're changing the generational stress response. So in order to do that, it starts with ourselves here. So reactive to relaxed, self-care without the mama guilt is the Facebook group you need to find. If you are here with me, make sure you hashtag replay in the comments so I know you're here. I love to say hi to all of you beautiful people. And if you have questions, always put them in the comments too. I love to answer questions. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about returning from a trip without losing your mind. Is that what I wrote? Without losing the peace. Okay, so I just went on my trip to Minnesota with my girlfriends, and we haven't seen each other for 11 years. I've seen some of them individually, but we haven't been all together in the same place since my wedding, which was 11 years ago in June. And we're college friends. We've had 3 out of 4 of us have had young children. Another has been building her career and her school board campaign, and just life has been hectic. And we have been trying to plan this trip for years. We knew we were turning 40, right? So this was like the year to do it. And then COVID hit, and we were like, is this really going to happen? Can we still do this? We didn't think it was happening until we all were in the same place. It was very nerve-wracking to finally get there all in one place. It took a lot of time once we were there to actually let it sink in. And if you've ever, most of us are in this really high state of chronic stress over the last year and a half. And it takes some time to really downshift from that state. And I downshifted a lot last week. It was really great to not have anybody else to worry about besides myself. So if you're a parent, and especially moms, you are on call, on edge 24/7, no matter where you are. But I was able to let go of that on this trip and, sleep when I wanted to sleep, eat when I want to eat, just kind of worry about myself and not have any other worries. That's really, really hard to do. If you go on a vacation with your kids, you're still managing the day-to-day stuff with everybody. And it's like, you're just on. You just on, right? You feel that. So to be able to turn that off for a week, it did wonders for my nervous system, my stress, and just the ability to rest when I wanted to rest, to even to get dressed up. I've been in t-shirts. I haven't done my hair for a year and a half, getting my hair done, putting on shoes other than sneakers or flip-flops. Um, it was just really a really deep connection to myself other than my motherhood. So going away, even for one night, is really beneficial. Returning is a different story. So any of you, raise your hand in the comments if you have a hard time returning from a trip because you're just like, where do I start? What do I do? I'm overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that has to happen. Schedules start right away. So I just wanted to give a couple of tips on what I do when I return. I start right away with my routines. This morning I walked the dog, which I do every day. Um, Last night, of course, I tried to unpack as best I could, get my laundry ready to do and all that, like set things up. Because if things aren't reset, I just can't think straight. So what I do is also brace myself when I return. Like I was so excited to meet the bus and like squeeze my kids yesterday after not seeing them for 7 days. But I braced myself because I knew that there could be a lot of emotion that came again. So I set myself up, braced myself for what was to come. I knew it was coming. Um, Lots of emotion. You know, they felt when mom shows up, that's when things start happening. So Taylor was crying about not having the right foods. You know, it was like nothing important, but she felt that let that emotional release just by seeing mom. So I brace myself for that because I know that's going to happen. Um, and my own emotions, bracing myself for my own emotions, because that when you transition from vacation to home, there's a lot of emotion that arises. So I'm going to take it easy today, allow the emotions to come, feel them. Safe Seat, which is part of my coaching program, the foundational practice for pure joy coaching is called the Safe Seat. So that's what I do throughout the day when I need to do it. I really miss my clients, so I'm ready to like get back in, look at my schedule, get myself set up, um, and prioritize what needs to happen for work and for my clients. Today is new moon, so I have a new moon meditation to do for my clients. Um, so yeah, number two would be prioritize what needs to happen when I get home, like setting up, unpacking, looking at my calendar, just setting myself up for success. And let's see what else. Yeah, that'd be my routines. Like getting back into the routine really helps me with my stress levels. So reminding myself of what does my Wednesday look like? I usually do a walk talk, and today I walked and I came back and I sat down to talk to everybody. Um, and then the last thing is lower my expectations. So, oh man, I have high expectations of myself. And when I was away for 1 week, I didn't have any expectations. And so when you come back home, you once again find that you have very high expectations on yourself. So lowering them, realizing that you need to transition, take it easy, not be so not put so much pressure on yourself, that is a huge thing for me. Um, I did not feel any tightness in my chest, no shallow breathing while I was gone. It returned immediately last night when I was bombarded by other people's needs, by my kids and Tanner. And, there's the dinner routine, the bedtime routine, all of that stuff that I didn't have to do. Boy, did I have a lot of my anxiety symptoms return immediately. So I lower my expectations. I work on my safe seat practice for my emotional state, and I prioritize. Those are the things that I need to do to keep the peace and not completely lose my vacation state of mind. So hopefully that's a little bit helpful. And if you really want to learn the safe seat practice, you've got to get with me on coaching. Let me switch it to this. If you're interested in just having a chat, just email hello@tanyamilano.com or message me. We can like quickly chat about what it is. It has literally changed my life, and it's changing the life of my family and my kids because we all need help with emotional coaching, support with it. And this is a foundational practice that you can take away from coaching with me into your day to day life. So if that's interesting to you, just send me a chat, like a quick chat. We can, go back and forth about what it is, if it fits for you, and things like that. So have a great day, everybody. And I hope you can find some breaks from your kids sometime soon, like an entire night. Okay. Oh, okay. So have a good day. Bye, everybody.